Welcome to this explainer. In just a short time, the United States is going to hit a massive milestone, its 250th birthday. Now, obviously, there are going to be countless celebrations looking back at our history, but today, we're looking forward. We're going to dive into an impending July 4th event happening in Philadelphia that's, honestly, a grand act of time travel. It's this highly engineered, incredibly ambitious effort to send our physical objects and our enduring ideas straight into the distant future. So, what will Americans think of us 250 years from now? I really want you to sit with the weight of that for a second. When we look back 250 years, we see the very founding of a nation, right? But when the citizens of the year 2276 look back at us, what are they going to see? What will they value? Well, this isn't just some fun philosophical thought experiment. It's actually the driving force behind a totally tangible physical project that's literally designed to communicate across centuries. Moving into Section 1, a message to the future, and the congressional mandate behind it. This whole incredible undertaking actually stems from a very prescriptive 2016 mandate from Congress to honor the nation's 250th. The directive was super clear: bury a time capsule in Philadelphia right at Independence National Historical Park on the 4th of July, 2026. And the kicker? Leave it completely undisturbed until the year 2276. That is America's 500th birthday. Trying to communicate with citizens living a full quarter millennium in our future is an absolutely astonishing logistical challenge. Project manager Tom Medma had to pull together this massive cross-disciplinary team of scientists, lawmakers, and librarians just to make sure this incredibly long timeline doesn't fail. All right, Section 2, engineering for the centuries and how they're defeating the elements. Okay, so designing a container to survive 15 feet underground for 2.5 centuries without a single point of failure is practically unheard of. The experts over at the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, were handed this massive hurdle. Mike Barilla, their fabrication technology director, pointed out that historical time capsules usually fail for one very simple reason: water seeps in. At first, they actually considered this really cool geometric star design. And yeah, while it was visually stunning, all those multiple edges just posed a massive risk of leakage. So aesthetics had to be sacrificed for pure survival. The final choice? A completely seamless stainless steel cylinder that is built for impenetrable durability. Just to wrap your head around the seriousness of this engineering, think about its sheer mass for a second. 1 ton. That's 2,000 pounds, and that is the weight of this stainless steel fortress before a single item is even put inside. It's meticulously engineered for extreme geological endurance. We're talking surviving shifting earth, constant moisture, and just the sheer weight of time itself. It is, for all intents and purposes, an absolute fortress designed to protect our generation's legacy from the harshest elements of the earth. Which brings us to Section 3, voices from every state creating a grassroots tapestry. Of course, an empty steel shell doesn't really mean much without a compelling message inside, right? Rosie Rios, the chair of America 250, made absolutely sure this wasn't just going to be some collection of random items picked by a few politicians. No, it had to be a grassroots tapestry representing the entire nation. Every single one of the 50 states, Washington, D.C., and all 5 U.S. territories submitted highly personal, community-driven objects. And the diversity of these items is just staggering. For example, from West Virginia, there's a piece of coal, meticulously hand-carved into the shape of the state itself, a perfect nod to their deep industrial roots. Right beside it, Ohio submitted an actual piece of fabric from the original Wright Flyer, along with a statement from Orville Wright himself. Think about that. We're putting our raw industrial origins and the very dawn of human aviation into the exact same vessel to tell the story of who we are. And looking at the other submissions, it's like panning across this incredible eclectic museum exhibit. You've got an iPhone 17, perfectly capturing our hyper-connected digital age, sitting right alongside gorgeous traditional Native American artwork that's deeply rooted in the continent's ancient history. There are everyday recognizable things too, like a classic Coca-Cola bottle, and essays written by current students that are just filled with hope for the future. There's even an eagle feather that actually accompanied Union soldiers into battle during the Civil War. Literally everything, from our sleekest modern technology to artifacts from our bloodiest historical conflicts, shares the exact same space in this capsule. But as you can imagine, creating a legacy that lasts 250 years requires some seriously strict discipline. The Library of Congress actually had to step in with rigid archival rules of preservation just to guarantee these items survive the trip. Rule number 1, absolutely nothing that will decay or decompose. Rule 2, no adhesives. Rule 3, no leather whatsoever. As the project team Riley joked, since organic materials are completely banned, well, so much for including a slice of American apple pie. Only materials that can truly stand the immense test of time made the final cut.
Moving on to Section 4, Preserving History in DNA, the high-tech twist.
So the Library of Congress also really wanted to include our most fragile foundational documents. But let's face it, paper simply isn't going to survive for 2.5 centuries buried underground. I don't care how flawless that steel cylinder is. Enter synthetic DNA. This is a real game changer. This microscopic medium basically acts as a mini library, allowing scientists to encode and store massive amounts of digital information for centuries with zero degradation. Instead of storing zeros and ones on some fragile hard drive that's just going to rot or become completely obsolete, these digital vaults are translated directly into the base pairs of DNA. It literally allows us to pack a sprawling digital library inside a vessel so tiny you can barely even see it. So what exactly is encoded on this microscopic strand of DNA? It's basically a digital vault of our most important history. They stored Thomas Jefferson's original draft of the Declaration of Independence. They've included a hand rendering of Abraham Lincoln. They've even encoded a full, high-quality audio recording of the Star-Spangled Banner. I mean, just to think that something of this microscopic size can hold that much historical power, that much of our foundational voice and sound, and carry it safely all the way to the year 2276, it is genuinely awe-inspiring. Finally, Section 5, the unfinished American experiment and our timeless ideals. As we reflect on all of this, the flawless engineering, the incredibly diverse grassroots artifacts, that mind-blowing synthetic DNA, project manager Tom Medma summarized the philosophical weight of this whole endeavor perfectly. He noted, "This time capsule is all tangible things, but it's connected to ideas that are timeless. The ideals that are outlined in the Declaration of Independence are timeless. We haven't always lived up to them, but everyone around the world can agree that they are the aspiration of everybody." When you think about it, this 1-ton steel cylinder isn't just a container. It's a declaration of enduring faith that the American experiment is going to continue. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. When the citizens of 2276 finally unearth this cylinder, when they pull out that iPhone, examine the Wright brothers' fabric, hold that West Virginia coal, and decode the history trapped in that synthetic DNA, what exactly will their judgment be? Will future generations find that we lived up to the timeless aspirations of the Declaration of Independence? It's something to think about. Thanks so much for exploring this incredible legacy with me on this explainer.